Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. The last time I think it's been about 2 years now, and honestly a lot has changed here at my, I guess you could call facility now. As you can see, it's a brand new room, put up the hexagon lights, everything. Just made it a little bit bigger just because, obviously as more babies came, more snakes were acquired and stuff. Obviously you need to expand more. This is actually my old room here that we pretty much just use as a storage, but yeah, that's the old room right there. So anyways, but yeah, this is the new room. Ended up putting in a water reel here, and this is honestly a game changer for me because I used to have to put in obviously like the water in a big old jug and just do one by one. As far as heating, I ended up doing a mini split over here. And so far everything's been going well. The only thing I will say, like right now it's November here, and last year pretty much we just had a little bit of problems with fluctuations on temp, so I had to put in an extra heater as far as like a space heater or something. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to show you guys a couple of the animals we have. I guess I could show you guys some of the holdbacks that we made this year. So this is my little rack just for holdbacks. This is just another one of my 5540s. There's my other 5540 over here. And then just a hatchling rack right over here. But yeah, so a big project I'm really wanting to work this year is the Exanthic Hypo Desert Ghost Clown project. So I ended up, I kind of cheated in a way, I guess. So I ended up getting this male here, which is a clown triple het Exanthic Hypo DG. And what I ended up doing is pretty much I bred him to this pastel chocolate Hypo DG that ended up actually being super pastel. Obviously we didn't want that, but you get what you get. You don't get to pick and choose, honestly. But it was sold to me as a pastel chocolate Hypo DG, but everything ended up being pastel. But it still, regardless, gave me some really nice animals. That male I also bred to a Desert Ghost Het Clown. And obviously, we just played the odds. Ended up having to shed test for the Exanthic on one end, and then we ended up testing for Exanthic and Hypo on the other end. So when I bred it to Desert Ghost Het Clown, I did get lucky on this female here. Trying to tag me here. And just a really nice, simple Desert Ghost Clown double het Exanthic Hypo. So obviously really excited to get that female in. So that one, I did also, on the other one, I did end up getting this nice little pastel Desert Ghost that is het Hypo and het Clown. Shed tested for the Exanthic, and she is het Exanthic, so pastel Desert Ghost triple het. So really happy about that one. So this is where I did get lucky. I did get Hypo Desert Ghost into my project, and I ended up getting this nice male. So this is pastel chocolate Hypo Desert Ghost het Exanthic het Clown. So very excited about this one. The double recessive is obviously really nice to have when you're working these multiple recessives here. So, and this guy, I actually do have him up on Morph Market, and I'll tell you why here in just a minute. Because I did make another male that is nice as well, but he isn't visual hypo. But I'll keep the one that doesn't sell, honestly. So that one, and then this one is a nice little female, just a pastel chocolate. She's quad het Exanthic Hypo Desert Ghost Clown. So very cool. So like I said, I'm just pretty much just stacking up a bunch of females, hopefully to hit that animal down the road. This is one I did acquire here. I didn't make this one, but regardless, still a holdback. This is a black pastel stranger triple het Exanthic DG Clown. So I'm hoping to hit some Exanthic DG clowns this year, or at least I'm pairing for it right now. But I think getting Stranger, Confusion, obviously is going to be really nice in that project. I think Stranger will honestly probably be nicer than the Confusion in my opinion. But we'll see. So that one. And then, let's see. Another one that I ended up producing is this little female. So this is a Stranger Confusion double het DG clown. So nothing too crazy, just without the clown form, but right over here I can show you. This is actually, this isn't the mom, but this is what a big Stranger Confusion clown looks like. So you can just tell the difference on obviously the visual clown versus just a het. So I'm actually got eggs cooking for this female. I bred her to a DG clown het Exanthic, so I should be getting those eggs hopefully here next week. And then right over here, this is just to show you here, this little guy's, fortunately he's in shed, but this is a Stranger Confusion clown. So very nice. And just to show you what that does, that interaction once you get the visual clown in there. But so yeah, that's one of the females that I have over here. Let's see here. This one, this is something that was pretty interesting. Honestly, I don't even know what it is. I think it's obviously some sort of black pastel, possibly blackhead, Stranger, most likely, clown. So very cool. I bred a Stranger Confusion het clown to this female. Black pastel blackhead het clown. So this little guy came out of that. So just some more, obviously some more codoms in the project, or just in my collection is what I need. I focus too heavily on recessives, and I really wish I would have done it a little different, put some codoms in there. But this one I ended up picking up, and this is probably like one of my most favorite pickups of the year. Just because this right here is just honestly exactly what I was wanting to make this year. So Chimera made this, Andre over at Chimera. So this is a Leopard Stranger Confusion Clown Het Desert Ghost. And this is where it gets crazy. Once I flip him over, that belly right there is what really pops on this animal. So again, I'm really hoping to make a Stranger Confusion Desert Ghost Clown this year. And I know I've got eggs cooking for this right now, but honestly, you still have to hit the odds, you still have to wait, and this animal was already available at the time, so I just went ahead and pulled the trigger on him. But I'm definitely excited. He's definitely eating great over here, and honestly just have a lot of obviously expectations for him. So that's that guy here. This is just another female that I ended up picking up. Or actually, I made this one. Sorry, not picking up. This is a Desert Ghost triple het Exanthic hypo clown. So very cool. Just another one there. And then let's see here. This one, I'll show you this one last. But this is a small. She just came out. She was actually just came out. So this is what did I breed? I bred an Acid Double Het Desert Ghost Clown to a OD-YB Leopard Fire Spot Nose Desert Ghost Het Cryptic Het Hypo. So this girl actually proved out for Het Hypo. And some people, well, one of my buddies was telling me he thinks this is actually visual Desert Ghost. And now that he says that, at first I really thought it was just a obviously Het Desert Ghost. But now that I'm looking at it, it is really clean. I know the leopard definitely can darken it and stuff, so I'll probably be sending a shed in for this. But regardless, it's really cool. The yellow belly really pops on that. And obviously I love that leopard stripe with the Confusion, how it just gives it that solid stripe down the belly. So that's that one there. And then this is just a triple het. this one's one that I made. He's in shed right now, but I'm actually just trying to sell this boy. This is Acid Leopard Clown Head Desert Ghost. Very nice. Putting on some good size. He's in shed though right now. And the last one that I'll show you is this one. So again, this is sibling to this one. And I will just show you just the difference. So both exactly the same, except the one on the left has hypo and the one on the right does not have hypo. I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Which one do you like most? Personally, I kind of like it more without the hypo, just because I'm more of a contrast guy. But I know people absolutely love hypo, which I do too, you know, but in this case, I think I really like this one a little more personally. And this is the one that I was telling you. I'll keep whichever one doesn't sell. But to me, that thing is just crazy. I know Pastel gets a lot of hate on it, but just that interaction with Pastel, Desert Ghost, and the chocolate is just amazing. So yeah, this is Pastel Chocolate, Desert Ghost, Triple Het Exanthic Hypo Clown. So, yep, very cool. And honestly, that's just a couple of the holdbacks that I have right now. I have some crazy stuff hatching, stuff over in that rack that's I still haven't moved over here that I'm very excited about. I'm going to try to make as many videos as I can. Of course, you know, I always make that excuse that I've been busy, but I really have. But again, thank you guys for watching and hope to make a video here soon.